Hey everyone, welcome to Life Extension Live. I'm Dr. Mike, Director of Education, and this is...
I'm Dr. Crystal Gossard, clinical corporate trainer, doctor of clinical nutrition.
That's a lot.
I know.
This is great.
Yes.
We're really, really excited. For those of you that have been following our live programs, you'll notice it's a little different.
Yes, we have a different background.
And
we have products out.
We're going to talk about some of our favorites, right?
Yes.
But we wanted to start off and let you know that Life Extension is going through really our newest evolution of who we are and what we believe in. And so we have bottle changes, label changes.
Website changes. If you go to lifeextension.com,
it's
brand
totally
new
different
look and feel.
Yeah. You can see some of the new products here. And then we got a new logo.
Yes.
Which is right behind us. Where's
a new logo?
I was going to point there, right there. Am I pointing right? Which way? There, new logo. Life Extension, the science of a healthier life.
The science of a healthier life.
Yeah, you had to look.
I knew it.
Yeah, so we're really excited that you could join us today. Please, like, share,
subscribe.
Yeah, we're going to talk about really what we believe to be five core supplements, right?
Foundational supplements. And you kind of came up with the supplement pyramid.
Yeah, that was my book.
Yes, and you talk about those foundational supplements, and sometimes you may need to change those up a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, it's not, we're different. Everybody's different, and we want to personalize. But I do make the argument, right, that regardless of who you are, what you're going through, your genetics, your goals, there are some core supplements for everyone, right? These and a great way to describe these supplements, they're the basic building blocks of healthy humans.
Yes.
Right?
And then you can build from there.
And then you build from
there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you know why I chose a pyramid shape? It wasn't to copy the food pyramid, Hannah.
Did it have anything to do with the Egyptians?
Yes, it's a pyramid. Actually, pyramids are all over every culture. Did you know that? It's not just the Egyptians. But what I really liked about the pyramid idea is you have that strong foundation. Yeah. And that's what we're going to talk about today. And then from there, as you build up into the middle of the pyramid, that's more of your personal goals, what you're trying to do. And then the top part of the pyramid was more longevity stuff.
Oh.
Living forever. Ish. I want to just let you know we have Holly. Say hi, Holly.
Hello, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. We have many live viewers right now, and I want to give a shout out to Kimbra.
Hi, Kimbra.
Hi.
Thanks for joining. And then we have Robson in the back. Hi. And then Hannah. I don't know what is Hannah doing over there? No, she's running a big camera. The camera's bigger than you, by the way. It's pretty funny. All right, so let's dive into this.
I'm ready.
Foundational nutrients. We're going to start with our special
multivitamin. This is our 2 per day. And this 2 per day actually comes in capsules or tablets.
Yep.
And we also have a 1 per day for some people, and it's a tablet. It's a little larger, but people kind of gravitate towards the 2 per day.
So the 1 per day and the 2 per day have the exact same stuff in it.
Right.
It's just the 1 per day is big.
Exactly.
It is big.
And some people look for just that one hit.
One hit.
Get it done. Get it over with.
So tell me, let's back it up a little bit first, and let's just talk about the importance of a good multivitamin. So what do you like to teach as a clinical nutritionist? What do you like to teach people about the need to take a daily multivitamin?
Well, one, I always encourage food first.
Right.
I'm a nutritionist.
Yes. And that's good.
Yes.
Excellent.
And so it's not designed to substitute a healthy diet. However, the fact of the matter is most of us, we're eating what we call the SAD diet, which is the standard American diet, full of processed foods, and everything is, quick, easy, over-processed, so now your nutrients are being depleted. Yeah. So the multivitamin comes in to fill in the gaps.
Now, can we also make the argument that even if you're trying to eat healthy and you're trying to eat the organic food, all that kind of stuff, that there's a problem with our soils?
Yes, and I actually looked, this was in 2004, so who knows what the quality of our soil.
Is that the University of Texas?
Yes.
Yeah.
They
go
conducted a study
That's where I'm
looking
from.
at soil quality, and they found, we're lacking in calcium, iron, vitamin C, protein, many more. I didn't even write them all down.
Right.
But
That's the soil.
Right.
The soil is depleted, so the soil
Exactly.
is producing depleted food. Right. At the end of the day.
Yep, because that's where the food is, specifically your minerals, where you get those from the soil.
It's the idea of big pharma with a F, not pharmaceuticals, but farm. Big pharma meaning corporate farms. They're not taking care of the soil, and they just keep producing these food from these nutrient depleted soils, and that's why. Well, wait. Let's take a. Did we have a question, Holly? You were raising your hand.
We do. So Dion is asking about the iron content, and yes, our 2 per day is iron free.
Yes. Good point.
Yes, our 2 per day is iron free, and that is on purpose.
Yes.
And you can call in a wellness specialist. Will be happy to kind of go into all the details. But really, when you look at iron, it can be a pro-oxidant.
Yeah.
And can lead to just oxidative stress in the body.
You
So
don't-
you really have to be careful.
How
Only
much?
supplement with iron if you're
If
in
you
one
need
of
it.
if you need it.
Yeah,
yes.
if you need it.
Based on labs.
Yeah, if you need it. So we don't formulate that with it, but we do have iron if you need some.
Yes,
right? Okay.
we do.
So back to the soil idea. So poor soils, big pharma not taking care of these soils.
There's another big one.
But wait, I'm going to quiz you.
Oh no!
Trivia time. Well, that was I
Dr.
carried
Mike.
a tune right there. Did you hear that? That is weird.
Tell them not to do it anymore in the comments.
Here's your trivia question.
Okay.
In what year
Oh.
did the United States government do the first soil survey, which concluded that the soils were depleted of basic minerals?
It was in the 1970s. Something.
Holly, take a guess. Hannah, take a guess.
You're not even giving
Bronson,
I didn't get my guess in.
1950s.
60s.
you already done.
1984.
1920s was the first soil. I wrote that about in my book. Yeah, first soil survey. So we've been, and we haven't really done much to replenish soils. I learned that one of the key things you need to do is you need to rest soil.
Yes.
I don't remember the exact. I think it's 7 years of crop, year of rest. It's something like that. But the big pharmas with an F, they don't want to rest. They want to produce.
Yes.
So they're not resting soil. So at the end of the day, yes, please eat healthy, eat fresh, eat organic, but you still might
But
not be getting everything.
Also, now I found out that recently the majority of our produce is imported. So
Oh, you told me that. I didn't
Yes.
know this. This is interesting.
3/4 or 3/4 of our fruit is imported, and about half of our vegetables.
But okay, so if assuming imported, let's say from Europe or something, right? So they pick it,
They pick it.
they store it,
Yes,
and then it has to come all the way over.
and they can't pick it ripe.
Wait, like I don't
Because
understand.
it will spoil by the time it makes it here.
So-
So they pick that. They don't allow the fruit to fully ripen.
They pick it early.
They pick it early. So now, and the longer you allow that fruit to ripen naturally, then that's where you start getting, more of the minerals
It's how it should
and
be,
nutrients
right?
and things.
Are they?
Exactly.
Do you think they're adding stuff to slow down the ripening process too, as it comes across, or do they, when it gets here, they add stuff to make it ripen
They
fast?
add majority. They're making things, adding things to make them ripen
As they come-
quicker.
as
yeah,
they
so
come
it's
over here.
artificial ripening.
I never knew that. So that's why it's my personal opinion.
Yeah.
Buy produce and fruits from local farms.
Yes.
It may be a little more expensive. It's really not that bad.
But no,
it's
not
really
really.
not
If
that
you
bad.
go to the farmer's market,
It's
you'd be
not, yeah,
surprised.
Yeah, But so at the end of the day, so we said soils.
Yeah.
I'm going to throw in the fact that we just live in a different environment today. We
Yes.
have lots of environmental chemicals that are used in our houses, lot of chemicals on our skincare
Yes.
stuff. That's playing a role in probably the body probably needs
Yes.
a little higher amount of these basic nutrients. And then, of course, I mean, the go lifestyle we live, right?
Right.
So I think when you put all that together, I think it is important to take a daily multivitamin.
Yes. Now let's talk about, you go to the health food store or even, your grocery store, And there's so many options.
Yeah. I mean, I wonder how many multivitamins are on the market.
Oh, who knows?
I bet you if you do like a Google search, it would be like, hundreds of thousands. So, yeah, how do you choose that quality supplement, which is important, right? Because you want to make sure that what you are taking is safe,
Yep.
that it was produced from good, high-quality raw materials, and that it's dosed right.
All right.
So how are we
So
going
I'll
to walk
tell
us
you
through
what I
that?
look for, and then
Okay.
you tell me what you look for.
Okay.
So the first thing I usually look for is number one, how many I have to take.
Well, that's important. Pill
I
fatigue.
mean, it is what it is.
Yeah.
I don't want to have to swallow,
I get that.
6 or 7 different pills. But if I needed to, I would.
Okay.
And then I look for the doses, and I look for how the dose, first how many servings.
Okay.
And what the serving size is. So if my serving size is, 2 pills, then I start reading
what 2-pill gives you in
what
that label.
2 pills will give
Yeah.
me on the label.
Right.
And I just started looking at, what's the type of vitamins that's in there, what form they're in.
That's good. Yep.
So
'Cause
I'll
some,
give you an
some
example.
forms don't absorb as well as others.
Yes, B12, is it cyanocobalamin or methylcobalamin,
Yeah.
the active form? Vitamin D, I look, is it, D2 or are you
D3.
providing D3?
Right.
I look at, then I go down to folate. Am I getting folic acid? Is it folate? Is it the methylfolate?
Yeah. So
there's
more when you look at nutrients. There are more active forms,
Yes.
and there's forms that are well established in the literature to absorb better.
Yes, I look at vitamin A. That's a big
Oh.
one. Vitamin A, I always look for vitamin A as beta carotene.
Okay.
Yeah, and then the body can create the vitamin A that's needed from beta carotene.
From the beta carotene. What about just the dosing itself? So we have the recommended daily intake, daily allowance, whatever system you want to use. Basically designed to make sure you don't develop deficiencies, right? And what do you think about dosing a multivitamin just on the RDI or RDA?
I think it's not enough.
Yeah.
You think about what they are designed to do, and many people aren't 100% healthy. We have challenges, health challenges, and due to those challenges, we're on medications. And we just did an interview with
Dr. Pamela Smith.
Dr. Pamela Smith, and she brought up the idea or the fact that many people are on medications, and the medications are depleting your vitamins
Right.
and minerals.
I think we have a question, Holly.
Yes. So another question, thank you for staying on with us, Dion. She's asking about the capsules. Are they vegan and vegetarian friendly? And then we also have a shout out. Hello, Elizabeth. Thank you for joining us. She's sending us her love.
Oh, thank you. So you want to answer the...
Yes, and so this is one where I just usually pull it up. So this is our 2 per day is a vegetarian vegetable capsule.
Very nice.
Yes.
Yep. Yeah, so back to the dosing. So let's use vitamin C as an example.
Okay.
Right. So the RDI of vitamin C, what is like 100 milligrams, something like that, 50
No,
to
actually 60.
60 milligrams. Okay.
60 milligrams.
But when you look at the research, using vitamin C in a variety of things, we have to be careful how we say this. Most of the time, if you're looking at healthy immune system, if you're looking at healthy antioxidant status, and
Yes.
healthy brain, healthy
healthy skin.
you're looking at doses more in the 500 to 1,000 milligram
Yes.
range, right?
Yes.
So we call that at Life Extension the ideal dosing,
Right.
or optimal dosing, and it is based on clinical research. And that's what you're going to get in our 2 per day. So that is our multi. That's the one I take.
Yeah, now we get questions on it's
turned
2
it.
per day. Can I take them together? Should I separate them?
You know what I do?
What do you do?
I take them both at once because I can't.
That's what I do.
I have morning supplements, right? And then I have lunch supplements.
Do you
That's
just
it.
take them, get a handful?
Haven't you seen me?
I've never seen.
I don't know.
you
I don't know
take
if Polly's ever seen me, but I pour what I need in my hand. I get my cup. Whoop, whoop, done. Like I could just do it all. I mean, I probably
That's
do
what
like
I do.
like 20.
I do
Actually,
that with
not
the
that
soft
many.
gels.
I do with anything. Everything's mixed in there.
Yeah.
And I just
the
shove it all
smaller
down.
ones especially I combine, but some of them I take separately.
I mean, I don't understand how. Like, I watch some people and they do like they have a whole bunch to do and they're doing one at a time and then they swallow.
But you know what?
And then they
Those
talk to
people-
somebody and then they do another one. I can't
If that's
do that.
you, that's okay. Kudos to you for
Hannah's like, that's me.
for taking your supplements. As long as you're
Of course.
taking them.
At the end of the day, if you don't take them, they ain't gonna work. We
and
pretty,
before we
pretty
move
much know
on,
that. Go
I
ahead.
do want to just take some more time to shout out our live followers.
Sure,
so,
sure.
hello, Catherine
Hi,
from
Catherine.
Mississippi. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
And I apologize. I think, Dion, I didn't see your profile picture earlier. I might have referred to you the wrong way. Apologies.
Sorry.
And then Elizabeth, she loves our new packaging. Thank you.
Awesome. Yeah.
And she is also asking, do we have a product that addresses telomeres?
Oh, telomeres.
Oh, well, you know what? We'll be talking about one
Mm-hmm.
that can help to support telomeres and omega-3s.
Yeah, so we'll get there
Yeah.
in a sec. So that's our 2 per day. I do. Do you separate them?
I don't. I take them, but take them with food.
Yeah, it's always
Good
better,
hearty
yeah.
meal.
Yeah.
And
I mean, this is strong, you guys. If you don't, I mean, you can get like little like rumble. I mean, it's
well, and
it's
tell
good
them
stuff.
about if they go to the restroom, what they can expect to see.
Oh, number 1, you mean?
Number one.
Number 1. You tell them. You were all excited about this.
So your urine may be bright yellow, and that's a good thing.
It's a good sign. I don't. All those doctors that say, "Well, you're just peeing out. You're just wasting your
No.
money." That's not true. When you see that brighter yellow color in your urine, you actually then absorbed. It's really the B vitamins
Yes.
doing it. You've absorbed the B vitamins. You utilize them, and now they're going out. It's a good sign of a quality product.
That is true. And one of our, we go through many different testing parameters,
do-
with
oh.
our quality. And one is to measure the amount of time it takes for each tablet or capsule to dissolve or disintegrate.
Yeah.
Dr.
And-
Crystal,
yes.
speaking of testing parameters, Rocco has a question about that.
Okay.
So he's inquiring about some of our methods to ensure that the products are devoid of heavy metals. That's super important. And what about pesticides and herbicides?
Yeah.
Yes, so all of our products are tested for pesticides. They all meet the USP requirements for pesticides. So that is absolutely something that we test. We also test for microbes. We test for heavy metals. And all of those can be found with a certificate of analysis.
Right.
We can send that to you. So
Yeah,
if
yeah.
you have a product, a specific lot, every batch.
We're very transparent.
Every batch is
Yep.
tested, and
Yep.
we'll send you documentation.
So it's important that you understand everything she's saying because testing is important to us.
Yes.
And it's a sign of a good quality product, right?
Right.
So we test the raw materials, and so we don't. A lot of times when you get raw materials from a supplier, they give you testing material. Like they say, "Oh, we tested all that."
They do.
That's great. Thank
we
you.
require that first.
Yes, yeah, but we're going to take it
Then-
another step.
Absolutely.
So we retest with the third party. We retest all of those raw materials to make sure it's exactly what we want. Then we test during the manufacturing process, and then we test the final
finished
batch.
product, yeah.
And you can get certificate of analyses for all of that testing along the way. We got
I
4 more to talk
know.
about. We've been talking about the multi for a while. We're going to move now to Hannah. You want to get a shot of this one? This is one of your favorites.
It is one of my top
Oh,
favorites.
I turned it the wrong way. It is our Fluorasys GI. It's our very unique probiotic.
Yes.
Absolutely a foundational supplement, right? I mean,
100%. And it's just one of those things where, and the probiotics, that's the good
good
flora,
bacteria,
good
flora, yeah.
bacteria that's found all throughout your body now.
Yes.
It's more than just the gut.
It's definitely more than just the gut, but I've said this many times on this show and our podcast that whatever you're going through, one of the first things I try to do is fix guts.
100%.
You've got to have a healthy digestive system if you want to get better with anything, right? And a probiotic is just foundational to that. Tell us a little bit, though, why this one's pretty unique.
Well, I like this one because it contains phage technology.
Yeah.
So
You're gonna have to explain that.
bacteriophages, and these are
I say phages.
phages, phages. I hear
Bacteriophages.
it's the both ways.
I'm right.
Bacteriophages or phages, and these are kind of specific RNA, DNA.
You're going down.
I know,
You're going down.
enveloped
You're going down a hole.
substances. So they're things that can actually help to target the cell wall of certain bacteria.
Unwanted bacteria, we
Yeah,
can say that.
we may not want.
Yeah. I mean, because you have unwanted bacteria
Yeah.
mixed with the healthy ones, right?
Exactly.
So a bacteriophage is able to attach on
Yep.
to the unwanted
Yes.
ones and
Break down the cell wall for
then
the
it-
unwanted ones and releases some of the nutrients that can then
I'm just following your hand.
that can then
See that?
feed your good bacteria.
Yeah. So these bacteriophages can also be classified then as a prebiotic.
They can be.
Yeah. So very unique probiotic. Right.
Can I show
Oh yeah!
you
Oh
what
wait!
it looks like?
And here's one of the greatest. Oh, this is so cool. So one of the ways we ensure that we're going to deliver all of those important live, healthy bacteria into your intestines where you want it, we've developed a dual encapsulation
See if you can zoom in
capsule.
on that.
Yeah, can you get on that?
It is
turn
so
Turn it a
cool.
little bit. Yeah. So you see? Okay, keep on there, Hannah. Like you don't turn so much.
Okay.
No, turn that way. You had it. So
Wait,
there's.
which way?
I don't know. It's right. So you see this. There's like a greener part. There's a clearer part. Basically, we've separated that. We didn't do a good job there. We basically separated out in a separate inner capsule.
Yes.
The bacteriophages
Right.
and the probiotics.
Yep. So the green capsule contains the probiotics.
Yeah. Let's see if I can.
And we know that probiotics
Oh, here, Hannah,
are.
look at this one.
Oh, okay. Now he has to get the
Yeah,
shot.
because you were holding it wrong.
So inside the green capsule are your beneficial bacteria, and then it's surrounded by glycerin, and the glycerin actually keeps the moisture away from the green capsule. And it's also helping to the glycerin also contains the phages.
Right. Okay.
And that's in the outer clear capsule. So this is our unique delivery system. You see with a lot of probiotics, they're either, enterically coated,
Right. Well, that you have to.
sometimes refrigerated.
They need help getting through the stomach, acid, right? So this is
Exactly.
our way of doing it, and it's really cool technology.
I take it partly because of how
It's
cool
kinda
it
cool, yeah.
looks.
Let's talk a little bit about how often we should take probiotics. Because the thing I hear a lot, the argument I hear. So Dr. Mike, I'm eating well. I'm taking my probiotics. Do I really need to take this every day? I mean, you guys got so many healthy bacteria in here.
Mm-hmm.
What if I just did it once every 2 or 3 days? Shouldn't that be enough? Am I really draining them that fast?
Well, you could.
Yeah.
So, it's very, very challenging to say specifically,
Yeah.
yes, you're draining them or no, you're not. We typically suggest to take them daily.
Yeah.
But some people may need more than one daily.
Yeah, so you have to factor in, stress in your life. You have to factor in if you're taking any medications.
Yes.
You have to
How you're eating.
What your diet is like. All
Yeah.
of those things can impact the amount of the healthy bacteria. So, is there somebody out there that can do it every other day? Probably.
Yes, and
You know?
our floor is kind of like our fingerprint. So, for what may work for one person may not work for you.
But on the instructions, it's
Yeah.
it's one a day.
Yes.
And we think that's the best way to do it.
Yep. You don't
what
have
about-
to refrigerate
I was going to
it.
ask, what about refrigerating these? Yeah.
Not needed to
so
refrigerate.
if you travel a lot, both Crystal and I travel a lot, easy to take.
Yes.
You don't have to worry about it.
And there are 15 billion CFUs.
Colony forming units. Yep,
Yes.
Yep. So that's really cool. Mixed with those bacteriophages. That is our unique probiotic. Very simple. You're only as healthy as your gut.
That's right.
I've said that before too.
Yes, you have.
Yes. All right. So let's move it on towards the middle now. How could we not have a discussion about omega-3?
Omega-3s.
There you go. So super omega-3, EPA, DHA fish oil, and there's 2 things we added that we got to talk about: sesame
Yes, we
lignans
did.
and olive extract. So we're going to talk about that. But let's just back it up a little
Okay.
bit. doot, doot, doot. And let's talk about just omega fats in general. Why do I want more omega-3s?
Well, omega-3s
Be careful how you say this.
I know, that's what I'm thinking. We want to, make sure we're
Just
compliant.
Just go on. Go on.
So your omega-3s help to support a healthy inflammatory state in the body. And the omega-6s, which is another kind of main type of omega, can cause a not so healthy inflammatory
Well,
state.
so you have back it up even more.
Okay.
You have omega-9s.
Yes.
There's actually a bunch of omegas, right? But the main ones you'll
So-
see on the market, right?
Right.
Omega-9, 6, and 3.
And the 3 and 6 are considered essential
Right.
fatty acids,
Yeah.
meaning that you must get them from your diet, that you can't make them in the body.
Right.
The 9s, all of the other omegas, 7,
All that your body can make.
can make
And
them
at
from-
the end of the day, you'll see maybe some products out there with the 9, 6,
Yeah.
3 mix, whatever. That's fine. But most of the research on healthy inflammation, healthy heart, healthy brain, right? It all comes from the omega-3s.
Omega-3s,
Yeah, so
yes.
that's really the focus of the omegas. Now,
And one thing I want to put, I think supplementation is important with the omega-3s because it's not found as abundantly in the foods that we eat commonly.
Right.
So, you find it in your fatty fish, which, we suggest
4 servings a week.
2.
I do 4.
2. I tell him this every
do
single
4.
time we have this conversation.
Is
2
that too much,
servings
Holly?
of fatty fish per
Depends on the fish.
Yeah, I do the same. There's that list, right? There's the 10, because the problem we worry about is the contamination, right? So there's 10 dirty fish and there's 10 clean fish or something like that. I saw that. Yes, I did.
I'm sure you saw. Yes, that list exists. I've
And
seen it.
and so I focus on the 10
Yeah,
clean.
so there's like low, medium, moderate
Yeah, wherever they
mercury
list it, yeah.
levels. They categorize it
I
that
like
way.
fish. I
Fish is
enjoy
good
it.
for you,
Yeah.
but even the cleaner sources, they still have.
She goes in the same speech to me every time we bring
well,
this
it's
up.
the truth. So, he's going to do what he wants to do, and that's fine.
Here's the thing though, right? You would think, you might think that by eating all that fish a week, I'm getting enough omega-3s.
Right.
Tell us about that.
And you're not.
I'm not.
Yes, and I don't have the numbers. But we did
I have some numbers.
a Facebook Live on this.
Yeah, I have some numbers.
Your average, the
Yeah.
amount of omega-3.
It's way lower than what you think. Now, don't quote me on these exact numbers. You're going to look them up. They're going to be, he's way out. No, I'll give you ballpark numbers. Salmon.
Yes.
A serving of salmon, I don't know, was it 6 ounce, something like that, was only like maybe 200 milligrams of omega-3s.
Yeah, it was pretty
It was
low.
pretty low, right? And you're thinking that's salmon, oily fish, right? It's really not as much as you think. So we know, even our own government
Yes.
says that you need, when it comes to the omega-3, specifically DHA and EPA, those are the 2 main ones. When you total them up, even the government says at least 400 or 500 milligrams, something like that.
Yeah, so they actually say they increased.
They increased it?
They increased the
Nice.
numbers. So they're saying now up to 3 grams.
Is that total omegas?
Yes.
Yeah, total omegas. So when you look at the numbers, you'll see sometimes people will report in the research total omegas.
That is confusing.
That's where you want to be, probably upwards, we think, of 4 grams
Yes.
a day. So you're not going to get that from eating fish.
No way.
But then when you break it down, there's many different omega-3s.
Right.
When you look at the main EPA, DHA, you want to be about 1,200 milligrams of that 4 grams. That's about right?
Or no, actually a little bit more. So for EPA, we like about 1,400 milligrams. DHA about 1,000 milligrams.
Okay, so that's, yeah. So
And
you're
we're
not...
kind of talking, that's not confusing. We're talking grams, milligrams
Yeah.
interchangeably. 1,000 milligrams equals 1 gram.
But at the end of the day, so I eat 4 servings of fish, good or bad, whatever. I enjoy it. I'm still not, I still take a daily supplement. I still take this, Hannah, this one right here. I take this one right here. Hannah's here she comes. There you, oh, look at that. Yeah, that's a good, what do you think about those new bottles, too?
Oh, I love it.
New-
Did they see the top?
Yeah, oh, we'll show, okay, Hannah, hold on here. That's called, what is that called?
embossing.
Yeah, it's
Em-
Embrosia.
It's
or what is
embossed.
that? It's
I
embossed.
don't know why I have to slam the table.
And
when I say that.
that's our new logo. It kind of just represents the wholeness of health and
Yes.
wellness and the science of a healthier
Life.
Good. So here's back to the story. Even though I'm on the higher end of fish intake, I still do a daily supplement.
Yes, and
Yeah.
you should. And if you're concerned about your omega-3 status, then you can test it.
Oh, that's right. Tell us about that.
Yeah, but so there's a test called the Omega Index, and it tests, it can give you a breakdown of all your fatty acids, but it gives you your ratio of omega-6 to omega-3. We want about a 4-to-1 ratio. Most people are at about a 22-to-1 ratio. So it kind of gives you an idea if you need to up your supplementation.
Let's think about that. So we have found studies that show a healthy 6-to-3 is at least 4-to-1.
At least 4.
Right? Meaning every time you bring in food,
Yes.
supplement, whatever, for every 4 omega-6s,
Six.
you have at least 1
Right.
omega-3. But yet most of us are at 20, 5, 10, 15, 20 to 1.
Yes,
That's
or
crazy.
higher.
Or higher.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not a healthy
Yeah.
inflammatory state, right? Okay, we have
Yeah.
a question.
Yes. Trish would like to know, because she doesn't like fish, what else can she take instead?
Oh, so
Oh, well, first of all, wait, can we clarify? Because is she against fish, or is she worried about the fish she tastes, that kind of thing?
Sounds like she just does not like fish, but Trish, please chime in and clarify if you can.
I think you could still try this. This is highly
that
refined.
is true. Yeah.
Highly refined. It has an IFOS rating of
5
5-star,
stars.
which is very important. And I think
that's
you can do it.
independent
But,
testing, the
yeah.
IFOS.
And if you're even more, there's another trick you can do. You can freeze these.
That is true.
You can freeze them, and it takes, if there is any fish taste, maybe you're sensitive to it,
Yeah.
knocks it out, and no burping, nothing. So
or
you
we
can
have the
freeze-
enteric coated as well.
That's right. We have enteric coated as well.
Enteric coated. There's also krill for some people who are looking for that. There is for vegetarians. There's
algae sources now.
Algae sources of omega
Well,
3s.
tell us about tell us the whole algae
Oh,
fish story.
that's so cool! It's a circle of life. So it's great. So
How come
your
you get to
algae,
sing? I don't get to sing.
the algae is what's really containing the omega 3s.
They produce omega
They
3s.
produce the omega 3s, and then the krill, the little small fish eat the algae, and then the larger fish eat the krill, and then
Larger fish.
Yes, and then the salmon eat the medium sized
and then eventually
fish.
I come in and go, "Ah."
And then you have the huge fish.
Yeah,
like,
the predator fish.
The big predator
Shark.
fish. And you have bioaccumulation. So that's why you would have a higher amount or would receive more omega-3s from eating, say, salmon or
Yeah.
tuna than you would from a shrimp.
Tuna is a big predator. People don't know
Yeah.
that. Tuna is a big predator, so you're going to get a lot of omegas. But still
Yeah.
not as much as you think, though.
Right.
So supplementation is key. So back to I don't know if we answered your question completely. So
So you do have that. There are plant sources of omega-3s,
Right.
chia, walnut, flax, but just know that the plant sources are providing
Omega-6 too.
ALA, which has to be converted into EPA, and DHA.
This is pure EPA, DHA
Right.
ready to go.
And then fish oil can be great for brain health. And I know Rocco, he's inquiring about,
Rocco.
do we have a product for brain health? So, yeah, omegas
Hello.
are very supportive for the brain.
So that's again. Let's go back to the discussion about foundation, right?
Right.
So Rocco, that's a great point. See, what this is the beauty of making sure that in your regimen, no matter what else you're trying to accomplish,
Mm-hmm.
right? Heart health, brain health, whatever that is. If you have a good foundation going in your regimen,
Yes.
you actually are helping the big organ systems. You have your basic multi is helping muscle, gut, brain. Your probiotics, your gut, omegas help just about head to
Everything,
toe. Yeah.
exactly.
So you're building a foundation of health, and then if you want to do some extra things, those extra brain supplements work better.
Right.
Because you got that foundation going. So this is
Exactly.
still very, very, very key.
Yep.
Let's see. Anything? Oh, olive oil and
Sesame lignan.
yeah.
So we know that the Mediterranean diet It's a beneficial way to eat.
Yes.
And so we are kind of mimicking that by adding in the olive, adding in the sesame. They have a synergistic effect. They can help to preserve the omega fatty acids, so the fish oil kind of help to keep it nice and fresh. So it's a great healthy trio. That's what we call it.
So and that's very unique. You're not going to find other fish oils with sesame lignans and olive extract added to it. So that is, you didn't say if you actually take this.
Oh, absolutely.
How many?
I take 4, sometimes 6, but the bottle says to take 4.
Yeah. Does it say 2 to 4? Two twice a day.
Two
right
twice
there.
a day.
2
4
twice a day.
for sure.
Okay. Yeah. I only take 2.
Step it up.
Step it up. I always got to step everything up with her. I'm not exercising long enough.
I have to tell you.
I got to step up my omega. What I always.
Because I want the best for you, Dr. Mike.
That's nice. Oh, let's move on. Let's go to the next foundational one. Hannah, you want to take a shot of? Where is it? There we are. Whoop! I always turned it the wrong way.
CoQ10.
CoQ10. Oop, move it away from that. There. Yeah. So
CoQ10, also known as ubiquinone or ubiquinol.
Or ubiquinol. So explain known versus all.
Right. So first, let's talk about just the name. I think it's cool that when it was first discovered, they called it ubiquinone because it was so ubiquitous throughout the body. Yeah. Found all throughout the body. Ubiquinone is more of they're both fat soluble, but it's more fat soluble. Ubiquinol tends to be more water loving. Right. It's the antioxidant form.
But what form do you suggest people supplement with?
Ubiquinol.
Ubiquinol.
Which is the antioxidant
yes.
form.
How I remember this. Ubiquinone ends in N-O-N-E, none, because none gets in.
Oh, no. Well, there's
it's low absorption. It's low absorption.
So some of the ubiquinone formulas do have different things added to help with the absorption.
Some of them add what? Is it
like
black
orange
pepper
extract
or D-limonene? Yeah, something like that.
And that helps.
But then ubiquinol, all of it gets in.
That's a good way to think about it.
Hannah, is that good? Ubiquinone, ubiquinol.
All right. So,
and I've heard it depends on your age, too.
Yes.
I think so. And some people are really sensitive. And ubiquinol, it's powerful stuff. It's helping our mitochondria to make energy. The mitochondria, that's the powerhouse of the cell. And, it's responsible for making, 95% of the ATP
energy
in the body.
Yeah. So no matter what's going on in your life, we're going to fix your gut, and then we're going to fix your energy levels.
Yes.
Because you can't, if you think about it, if maybe we want to give you a certain supplement for brain health or something, right? You have to be able to digest that.
Yes.
You have to be able to absorb it, metabolize it, utilize it, get rid of it when it's done. All of that takes a healthy gut and takes a healthy energy system.
Yes,
right?
absolutely.
So that's why if you notice the probiotic is here in a foundation today and CoQ10 is because it's a go-to foundational energy support product.
And I'll tell you, our CoQ10 is unique. Obviously, ubiquinol versus ubiquinone. Again.
Right. So this is ubiquinol.
Ubiquinol is better absorbed, but we took it a step further.
Right.
And we added something called Shilajit. Shilajit.
It's not French. Shilajit.
I know, Shilajit. It's an organic matter that's found in the
hard
Himalayas.
to explain. It's hard to explain.
It really is. It's a little difficult to explain, but it's been used for centuries in Ayurvedic medicine.
Like a vitality compound or something, yeah.
And it helps to kind of revitalize, restore, keep that ubiquinol in its active antioxidant form longer.
We also have studies that the Shilajit helps to deliver more CoQ10 into the mitochondria, specifically brain and muscle, I think. I don't remember the numbers, but you're going to get more of the CoQ10 into the cell, into the mitochondria, better ATP production. So that is let's talk about dosing.
Okay.
Because dosing of CoQ10 depends on what's going on, right?
Right. So as low as 50 milligrams, as high as 200 milligrams. We always suggest CoQ10 testing.
That's right. We can test this.
You can test it.
And then you can base your dose off that result.
Yes.
Yeah. That's good.
So that's another option. But it's a great product. I'll tell you, I looked at our reviews on our website for this. 4.8 out of 5.
And how many reviews?
248
200,
reviews.
that's pretty good.
And so obviously, because I'm an online shopper, so I always look to see the people who didn't rate this, favorably. What was their biggest complaint?
What?
So there were 2. The first one said that superb product. It was something like that. So I think they got confused with the rating.
Oh, so maybe it wasn't even. Maybe it wasn't
like,
so
that
bad.
doesn't match the rating. And then the other, it was
Great
just
product,
something
one.
with the pill size.
Okay, well that happens. That's
So
okay.
that happens, but overall, an amazing formula.
How much do you take a day?
I take 100 milligrams.
I do 200.
per day.
I do 200.
Oh, so
I do
good
more than you. I do more than
job.
Thank you.
Underachiever on the omega-3s and overachiever on CoQ10.
And that's how I like it. I like to keep things moving. You never know what's going to go on. Let's see. The other thing about CoQ10, we talked about the testing, very important. The Shilajit, we covered that. ATP, I think we're good there, right?
Yes.
Very important. Consider it a foundational nutrient. Now, there's other supplements that support ATP production as well, and those can be incorporated, but this is the one you begin with.
CoQ10 is number 1.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
for ATP production.
We actually we have another interesting product. It's not here, where we take the CoQ10 and we mix it with PQQ.
Oh, and the PQQ helps to actually grow new mitochondria.
Yeah. So as we get older,
Yes.
we're losing ATP production. We're losing what they call mitochondrial biomass. It's just a fancy way. We don't have as many mitochondria. And so combining these two, I'm going to make new powerhouses, mitochondria,
Right.
and now I'm fueling them with the CoQ10. That's a
Yes.
great combination. So that's CoQ10. This one, I think, is 100 milligrams. 200. So
That was 200.
That, for me, is one a day. You would do the 100 milligram.
Right, yeah,
We
I do
offer
the
it in a
100.
variety of doses.
Yes.
50, I think 50, 100, 200, right?
Yep.
Yep. Okay, great. All right, now we're going to go to, now you might notice, whoop,
The bottle's different.
I'm turning it the wrong way. There we go. The bottle is our old bottle, and it's a product called Berry Complete.
Yes.
I wanted to actually use this old bottle on purpose. Because we're going through a transition here, right?
Yes.
We have officially launched our new brand, right? Our rebranding, right?
100%.
We have our new logo. We have that new tagline. We got new bottles. All the new website.
Yes.
New magazine.
Oh, yes.
We have
that
a
is
new
true.
magazine that goes out. So everything has changed. But if you order something, you might still for a few months.
Yes.
Maybe. I don't
But
know.
it depends
Right,
on
Holly?
how.
You might get an old bottle. So don't. It's still good.
Oh, 100%.
This is still
good.
a high quality product that's not expired.
I was going to say,
Yeah.
it's not about to expire.
It just hasn't had the change yet.
Yes.
That's all. So it feels lonely right now.
It is.
It'll get Berry Complete. What are we talking about here? What's so important about this product?
Well, first, I want to ask you about your plate.
My
Is
plate.
it colorful whenever you have
mine's pretty good.
breakfast, lunch, and dinner?
Mine's pretty good. I do a pretty good
How
job.
many colors of the rainbow?
Well, every meal, I have a salad
Okay.
with different leafy greens.
Okay.
I love spinach, arugula, and baby kale. It's my favorite combination. Yeah, it's
Love
pretty good.
arugula. That's my new favorite.
I like then different peppers.
That's it.
Sweet peppers cut
That's
up.
how you get
put
your
it in there.
color.
I have tomato.
Okay.
Sometimes I like olives. Sometimes I'll throw some
Oh,
olives in there.
yeah.
I'm not a big raw onion person in my salad.
Yeah.
So I don't really do those.
Okay.
And I have that every meal, and then I have a protein. I don't really do carbs at night. I don't do potatoes. I don't do that. It's my fish or chicken.
You're making me hungry.
That's what I do.
That sounds good, but most people, and that's with your salads. Now, and most people, their salads are pretty colorful, hopefully,
And then drenched in dressing.
and then drenched in dressing.
By the way, I use homemade vinaigrettes. I make my own balsamic, straight lemon vinaigrette. I don't do any no
I'm
sugar.
coming
No sugar.
Over. Are you gonna?
And
Can you come over and
It's so
invite
simple.
me over for dinner?
It's so simple. It's just what is it? 3 to
didn't-
1. I'm excited now.
He didn't answer that.
It's 3. I heard you. It's 3 parts of oil to 1 part vinegar.
Okay.
Little salt, little pepper, squeeze a lime. Best dressing you've ever had.
That sounds good. You
so
got me with the
good and
lime.
healthy, yeah. And it's olive oil,
Yeah,
olive
but
oil. I don't know if I
just
said
in
olive oil.
general, most people's plates aren't colorful. And the colorful, the vibrant colors that you find in your fruit and in your vegetables, those are antioxidant,
Yeah.
polyphenols.
Polyphenols.
And, many people, they're just not getting all of the vibrant colors.
So we have something to help.
And so then there's Berry Complete.
You can see right there, polyphenol blend.
And I'll
with
tell you,
acai.
the berries that's in here, we have blueberry, raspberry, cranberry, sour cherry, bilberry, strawberry.
Why,
we even
why
have-
did strawberry make you so excited?
I'm hungry.
Strawberry!
I'm thinking about the strawberries that's in my fridge at
Oh,
home.
that's good.
But
But good point, though. Eat those. Eat the strawberries. Eat the blueberries. This is just helping you bring up that
Yes.
polyphenol content higher.
Yes, and this
Yeah.
one has something new that cabbage palm or acai extract
Very nice.
berry.
Good. So this is, how many a day is this here for?
Let's see.
I think you could do a lot of that, actually, probably.
One capsule once or twice daily.
One,
with
so one
or
or two.
without food.
Yeah, very easy to take. It's just it's gonna increase your polyphenol intake. Interesting, you mentioned I think it was we were talking about the fish oil, the Mediterranean diet.
Yes.
We pretty much have good research indicating that the reason the Mediterranean diet is so helpful is the polyphenol content from
Yes.
all the fruits and the greens
Yeah.
and stuff like that. And so you're getting a lot of polyphenols with this product, adding to this nice foundation of
Yes.
five key products. I do all of this, all in one hand and one gulp. I do.
Yeah, I can't knock it because I do the same thing. And sometimes I think, how did I just do that?
Yeah.
It's a art.
It is. So looking at this again, we're so excited that you're here with us today. By the way, all these products are on a special page for you.
Oh, yes.
Where you can get free shipping on all of these products. It's lifeextension.com/live number 5.
The number
Not
5.
type out 5, or write out 5, but
Right.
number 5. Live 5/live 5. You think they got it?
Yes.
You could go there. So all those products, you can learn more about these products. Crystal, let me just, in summary, what do you want the audience to know about these foundational supplements?
Well, I think you said it in your question. They're their foundation. They're filling in the gaps. They're not replacing eating, a healthy diet.
Right, of course
Don't
not.
skip a
They're
meal and say,
supplements.
"Oh, that's okay. I'll take my supplements."
They supplement
That
it.
is not how this works at all. They're here to, but they can support your health, and I think that's what they're all about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they're so important. I really do, and I would encourage everybody to really look at what your supplement regimen looks like.
Yes.
There's nothing wrong. I think sometimes we get so into what we're doing. Sometimes it's okay to stop for a sec.
Yeah.
Back up. Let me reevaluate. And that's where Life Extension has wellness specialists. I don't know of any company that has this group of professionals you can call.
Doctors, nurses,
Yeah, if you go-
nutritionists, personal trainers.
You could talk to them about all of this, and they can look at your regimen.
For free.
Yeah, for free. And they'll look at, okay, they will, when they first hear what you're taking, they're thinking to themselves, do I hear those foundational nutrients in there?
Yes.
And they're going to talk to you about that. So look at what you're doing.
Yes.
Look at your do you have these foundational nutrients? It really is important. If you want to talk to the wellness specialist, the number's on /live5.
Yes. And one other thing, on our new website, we have the supplement quizzes.
Oh, that's right. We have quizzes
Yes.
you can take. If you're not sure, we have a brain quiz.
Heart quiz.
Heart quiz. If you want to know,
Energy
do you need,
quiz.
so you have the foundation stuff going, and you're
Yes.
like, well, do I need some more heart health?
Right.
You go in, you can take this quiz, and we'll suggest a few more products that could be added to the foundation
Right.
to solidify heart health.
Yes.
That's really cool. They're called the supplement guides.
Yes.
Right. Awesome. Anything else you want to say? This was great.
I think that's it.
What do you think about the new bottles?
Oh, I love them, especially this top.
She does.
I-
Hannah, how many times has she brought up this top?
She's
She's she rolls her eyes a lot.
I think it's so awesome.
Yeah.
They look sleek. They look
It looks good.
professional.
It looks
They look like
quality.
quality.
Yeah.
That's what they look like
That's
whenever
great.
I look at our new bottles.
And they are. They're high quality. Remember, we test all on the way. We're transparent. We have certificate of analyses for you. You can Get one anytime you want. Call the wellness specialist.
Yes.
Dr. Gossard, this was great.
Yes, Dr. Mike.
Great job.
Good idea.
Yes, I want to thank everybody for watching. Don't forget, lifeextension.com/live5. Live, did I say live 5?
Live 5, no?
Live 5. I think I did it. Live 5. Check out the products there. Hey, and thanks for joining us on
Yes.
Life Extension Live. It's one of our favorite things to do.
I know. Like,
Like it,
share,
share,
subscribe,
subscribe,
and
comment.
comment.
You need to start writing this down.
Yes, sir.
All right, thanks everybody. Until next time, take care.